Thailand, a land of vibrant culture and ancient traditions, stands at the very center of Southeast Asia. Its geographical position isn't just a matter of lines on a map, it's a defining characteristic that permeates every aspect of the nation's existence. This central location has shaped its history, influenced its politics, and continues to present both opportunities and challenges in the modern era. It's a position that profoundly shapes its national identity, fostering a unique blend of influences and simultaneously presents a complex web of challenges that demand careful navigation. Thailand's identity is inextricably linked to its role as a crossroads, a meeting point of cultures, economies, and geopolitical interests. For centuries, the kingdom, once known as Siam, a name that echoes through the annals of history, has stood as an independent entity in a region often beset by conflict and external pressures. Siam has mastered the delicate art of diplomatic flexibility, a skill honed over generations of navigating complex relationships with powerful neighbors and distant empires. This ability to adapt, to negotiate, and to find common ground has been crucial to its survival. This mastery allowed it to survive the colonial ambitions of powerful European empires that sought to carve up Southeast Asia, maintaining its sovereignty when many others succumbed. Thailand's resilience is a testament to its strategic acumen and the strength of its people. Today, in a rapidly changing global landscape, the stakes are higher than ever before, demanding even greater dexterity and foresight from Thailand's leaders. The world is witnessing a new era of great power competition, with the United States and China vying for influence across the globe, and particularly in strategically vital regions like Southeast Asia. The US views Thailand as a crucial strategic ally in its broader Indo-Pacific strategy, a key partner in maintaining regional stability and countering China's growing assertiveness. Simultaneously, China sees Thailand as a vital gateway for its ambitious Belt and Road Initiative, a massive infrastructure project aimed at connecting Asia, Africa, and Europe through a network of trade routes. In this complex geopolitical dance, Thailand is not simply a passive bystander, an innocent observer caught in the crossfire. Instead, it's arguably the most sought-after prize, a strategically important nation that both superpowers desperately want on their side. Its geographical location, economic strength, and political influence make it a valuable asset in the ongoing power struggle. Thailand's leaders are acutely aware of this dynamic, and they understand that definitively picking a side would represent a significant break with their long-standing tradition of careful and nuanced diplomacy. Instead, they are attempting to benefit from both relationships, skillfully navigating the competing interests of the US and China to maximize their own national interests. It's a delicate balancing act, walking a tightrope stretched precariously between Beijing and Washington, requiring constant vigilance and a steady hand. Every major decision made by the Thai government is meticulously scrutinized by both powers, analyzed for any perceived shift in alignment or favoritism. As the pressure to choose intensifies, the margin for error shrinks, and the risks associated with miscalculation become increasingly significant. And as the US-China rivalry continues to intensify, casting a long shadow over the region, Thailand's space for maintaining its neutrality is steadily shrinking, forcing it to make increasingly difficult choices. The kingdom's long-cherished independence and sovereignty are being tested as never before, challenging its ability to chart its own course in the world. The story of Thailand today is a compelling narrative of navigating a turbulent new world order, a story filled with both peril and promise. The question remains, can the bamboo, a symbol of Thailand's resilience and adaptability, continue to bend gracefully in the face of these powerful winds? Or will the relentless pressure from these competing forces finally prove too much, causing it to finally break under the strain? The answer to this question will not only determine Thailand's own destiny, but will also significantly shape the future of Southeast Asia as a whole, influencing the balance of power and the prospects for regional cooperation. China's influence in Thailand is undeniable, a force that has reshaped the economic landscape and continues to exert a growing presence. It's a relationship built on trade, investment, and shared strategic interests, but one that also carries significant implications for Thailand's future. This influence is most visible in its economic footprint, a sprawling network of projects and partnerships that have transformed the nation. From bustling cityscapes to ambitious infrastructure endeavors, the evidence of China's economic activity is all around. The Belt and Road Initiative, China's ambitious global infrastructure plan has brought massive infrastructure projects to Thailand, reshaping its connectivity and trade potential. These projects are designed to enhance regional integration and facilitate the flow of goods and services. A prime example is the high-speed rail linking Bangkok to China, a transformative project that promises to revolutionize transportation and trade between the two nations. This railway will not only boost economic activity, but also foster closer cultural ties. Chinese investment pours into ports, modernizing facilities and expanding capacity to handle the growing volume of trade. These ports serve as crucial gateways for goods flowing in and out of Thailand, connecting the nation to global markets. Investment also flows into industrial parks and technology hubs, fostering innovation and driving economic diversification. These hubs are designed to attract foreign companies and promote the development of high-tech industries. This is especially evident in the Eastern Economic Corridor, a flagship development zone aimed at transforming Thailand into a regional economic powerhouse. The EEC is attracting significant Chinese investment in advanced manufacturing, logistics, and digital technologies. Tech giants like Huawei and Alibaba are playing a key role in this transformation, building Thailand's digital backbone with cutting-edge infrastructure and advanced technologies. They are investing heavily in 5G networks, data centers, and e-commerce platforms, laying the foundation for a digital economy. Chinese tourists, once the largest group of visitors to Thailand, have long been a vital source of revenue for the country. Their presence is crucial to Thailand's tourism sector, supporting countless businesses and livelihoods across the nation. The return of Chinese tourists is eagerly anticipated as Thailand seeks to revitalize its economy. This deepening economic embrace gives Beijing considerable leverage in its relationship with Thailand, influencing policy decisions and shaping the overall direction of the partnership. This makes China Thailand's most indispensable partner, a relationship that is both beneficial and potentially challenging. The two countries are deeply intertwined, with significant implications for both economies. For Thailand, the promise of prosperity and rapid economic growth is undeniably tempting, offering a path towards modernization and improved living standards. But this economic partnership comes with strings attached, raising concerns about potential dependence and the erosion of sovereignty. China's long-term strategy appears to be to gently pull Thailand into its sphere of influence through ever-increasing economic integration and strategic trade partnerships. This gradual process could have far-reaching consequences for Thailand's geopolitical alignment. The critical question is whether this growing dependence on China will ultimately erode Thailand's political independence and its ability to chart its own course in the international arena. Thailand must carefully weigh the tangible benefits of development and infrastructure investment against the potential risks of over-reliance on a single economic partner and the long-term implications for its autonomy. The stakes are exceptionally high for the kingdom's future, requiring astute leadership and a balanced approach to navigate this complex relationship. While China invests heavily in infrastructure projects across Southeast Asia, seeking to expand its economic and political influence through initiatives like the Belt and Road, the U.S. actively strengthens its long-standing military alliance with Thailand, a key strategic partner in the region. This alliance serves as a cornerstone of American foreign policy in Southeast Asia. The annual Cobra Gold exercises, one of the largest multinational military exercises in the world, symbolize the deep and enduring security ties between the United States and Thailand, showcasing their commitment to mutual defense and regional stability. These exercises bring together thousands of troops from both nations, fostering interoperability and enhancing their ability to respond to a wide range of security challenges. The foundation of this alliance is rooted in the 1954 Manila Pact, a treaty that established a collective defense framework in Southeast Asia during the Cold War. This pact has paved the way for decades of close cooperation, solidifying a partnership built on shared interests and mutual trust. This cooperation extends to critical areas such as intelligence sharing, enabling both countries to better understand and address emerging threats. It also includes extensive joint training programs designed to improve military capabilities and promote seamless coordination between U.S. and Thai forces. The U.S. plays a vital role in modernizing Thailand's military by providing advanced military hardware and technology. This support gives Thailand a crucial security umbrella, enhancing its ability to respond effectively to regional crises and protect its national interests. Access to strategically located Thai bases, such as Utapao, provides the U.S. with a valuable forward operating location in Southeast Asia. This access remains strategically valuable for the Pentagon, allowing for rapid response and power projection in the region. This strong partnership helps Thailand counterbalance China's growing economic and military power in the region, providing a crucial element of stability. For Thai leaders, the American alliance is not just a matter of military cooperation, but a fundamental pillar of their national security strategy. It allows them to engage with China from a position of greater strength and confidence, ensuring that their interests are protected in a complex geopolitical landscape. The ongoing challenge for Thailand is to carefully maintain this vital security partnership with the US, without unduly provoking Beijing or jeopardizing its important economic relationship with China. Thailand's carefully managed military ties with the US are therefore a crucial part of its delicate balancing act in foreign policy. The stakes in this balancing act continue to rise as US-China tensions escalate, creating a more precarious environment for countries in the region. Thailand must therefore tread carefully and skillfully navigate this complex geopolitical landscape to avoid being caught in the crossfire between these two superpowers. Thailand's balancing act is a source of tension within its own society. The traditional elite, with deep US ties, see the alliance as the bedrock of security and stability. Meanwhile, a new business class and entrepreneurs look to China for economic opportunity. The Thai-Chinese community sees China's rise as a source of pride and prosperity. Younger generations and pro-democracy activists are wary of both superpowers, critical of China's authoritarianism and skeptical of US motives. Public opinion is fragmented, shaped as much by domestic politics as by foreign policy. The debate over which way to lean is constant and heated. Newspapers and social media buzz with arguments about the risks and rewards of each partnership. This internal tug-of-war makes it hard for any government to chart a clear course. Thailand's foreign policy is shaped as much by its people as by its leaders. By skillfully balancing China and the US, Thailand secures major benefits. From China, it gains economic growth, jobs, and modern infrastructure. The partnership with the world's second-largest economy helps Thailand pursue its high-income ambitions. The US alliance, meanwhile, provides security guarantees and access to advanced military technology. This allows Thailand to focus on development knowing its sovereignty is protected. Playing the middle ground gives Thailand diplomatic leverage, letting it act as a broker within ASEAN. Both superpowers compete for Thailand's favor, offering better deals and more support. This competition is a source of national advantage, not just risk. Thailand's leaders use it to extract maximum concessions from both sides. The strategy enhances Thailand's influence on the global stage, but it requires constant, careful management. The dual strategy is risky. Deep economic ties with China raise fears of overdependence and potential debt traps. Chinese loans could threaten Thailand's sovereignty if projects fail. Political influence and social friction are real concerns as Chinese investment grows. The US alliance brings risks of entanglement and loss of sovereignty, especially if tensions escalate. Every move is watched by both powers, and a misstep could trigger retaliation. Thailand's balancing act is a high-wire performance with little margin for error. Thailand's foreign policy is modern bamboo diplomacy, bending, not breaking. The goal is to avoid choosing sides, maintaining positive ties with both the US and China. This strategic ambiguity maximizes flexibility and preserves independence. Thailand hosts US military exercises and buys Chinese hardware, signaling value for both relationships. Diplomats work constantly to reassure both sides and seek areas of cooperation. But as the US-China rivalry intensifies, both demand greater clarity. The old balancing act is harder to sustain, the pressure to pick a side is growing. Thailand's leaders must perform an ever more difficult diplomatic dance. The future of neutrality is uncertain. Thailand's balancing act is tied to its role in ASEAN. As a founding member, it helps shape the bloc's neutral stance amid US-China rivalry. Thailand acts as a bridge within ASEAN, moderating between pro-China and pro-US members. A unified ASEAN gives Thailand shelter and amplifies its voice. Thailand champions ASEAN-led forums that force both superpowers to engage on regional terms. But ASEAN faces internal divisions, threatening its unity and Thailand's strategy. If the bloc fractures, the region risks becoming a battleground for great power competition. Thailand's challenge is to keep ASEAN strong and relevant. Its own neutrality depends on the region's cohesion. The ultimate question is whether Thailand's balancing act can endure. The space for neutrality is shrinking as US-China rivalry intensifies. The days of easy benefits from both sides may be ending. Thailand's future depends on domestic unity and strong leadership. Political instability makes the country more vulnerable to outside pressure. The outcome also hinges on how the US and China manage their competition. If rivalry escalates, Thailand may be forced to choose, with huge costs. The kingdom must be proactive, resilient, and strategic. Strengthening the economy and ASEAN are vital. The path ahead is uncertain, but Thailand's response will be a lesson for others caught in the middle. The test of sovereignty is just beginning.